what disturbs this balance? What disturbs your peace of mind? Do you all agree that all over the world human beings are in varying degrees of agitated minds? Stress? Yes? So what disturbs the mind? I'm not asking personal. Generally, what disturbs? Sorry? Okay. Or, here you come up, you're sitting here in an auditorium discussing Vedanta philosophy, so you come up with pat answers. But out there in the world, when something disturbs you, what do you attribute your disturbance to? Something, someone outside yourself. So if it's not the boss, it's the wife or husband. If it's not the spouse, it's the children. If you have nobody to blame, it's the mother-in-law. But Vedanta tells you a simple truth, which is, human being that you are, you have this wonderful strength and capacity that nothing in the world can disturb you except yourself. And you're doing a pretty good job of it. So, what inside you disturbs you? Number one, negativity. If you take an audit of your thoughts from morning to night, you will find that a large percentage of your thoughts are negative. Why? Because it gives you immense pleasure to tear people to bits. I was in London recently and a lady invited me to lunch with 3 other women. And all 4 of them, throughout the lunch, were tearing their mothers-in-law to bits. So 3 of them complained about the mother-in-law. The 4th said, "You are complaining of one mother-in-law. I have 2. What do you think by status?" So we're negative. Second, as one of you said, desire. Third, attachment. And the last is ego, a killer. So for the next 1 hour, let's take a look at how these 4 can be tackled. Now before we get into that, if you understand what we've said, stress is an internal phenomenon. The diagnosis should be correct. If the diagnosis is not correct, you can never be treated. The diagnosis of stress is that it is internal, therefore the cure must also be internal. So you may change your job and get a new boss. You may change the city you live in. You may even eliminate your mother-in-law. But your stress levels will remain the same until you tackle your own mind.